All right, so Shelby and I are gonna go ahead and weave, and this is pretty much the first time that I've weaved with her. What I'm focusing on is really applying pressure with the leg. Hey, don't knock it over. I'm gonna really focus on applying pressure with my legs because I want her to get used to the feeling and the pressure so she moves her body. This is gonna help us get her round because she's not round at all. She doesn't know how to curve her body or collect herself. So little by little, we're gonna get there. So let's see the sloppy weave we get to do. And that's okay, because it's gonna look pretty later on.
Okay, so as we're walking up weaving, you could just tell how choppy we are. I apply pressure, she just really turns her body around and it's not smooth. So this is going to take a little bit of time, and after weaving through, I go around the cone. So we're working on left turns and right turns, and the focus is you want the horse to round themselves and to move off your inside leg pressure. And as you can see, Shelby is really nodding her head because she doesn't like the pressure, and I'm giving her leg cues and she's just resisting. So I just keep doing this exercise for a little bit just to get her used to my leg cues. This is the fourth ride in, and the focus is shaping her up, going around the cones. As you can see, we're just kind of a little all over the place, but if I keep practicing these exercises with her, it's going to really help build a good foundation under saddle. So here I'm working with Shelby on the forehand turn. I'm just doing a step at a time because she's learning this skill. She's not there yet, so we want to take our time, not ask too much. One step will be plenty. So as you can see there, I'm giving her leg pressure, but what is she doing? She's backing up. So she's getting a mixed signal. So all what I do is I drop the reins and I start again. So see, now here she's starting to get it more. So I do push her over a little longer just to make sure that she understands when I apply pressure here, I want you to move your hind end over. and keep your front end put. There, little by little. So yeah, so right now I am giving her a little more bend, but eventually with the consistency and practice, you're going to start to see that her head is going to stay a little more forward, a little more straight, and not curve over so much. So now I'm trying to do a haunch turn here with her, but she's really fighting with the pressure and she's resisting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her focus. I'm going to yield her hind end this direction, that direction. I'm going to move her around a little more, get her working, and then settle, stop, let her think, and ask again for the haunch turn. So the haunch turns are a little more difficult to learn for the horse. But as you can see there, she did one step. I just want her front end to move, to yield, and her back end to stay put. So I'm going to try not to release the pressure until I feel a cross. Like right there, she did a cross, but unfortunately she moved her hind end. But that's okay. So right now I'm just kind of helping her get the idea that I want the front end to yield, to cross over. I really want those front legs to cross over. Right there. So I went ahead and released the pressure, just so she knows that she's starting to get it and that she did good. That's what I wanted her to do. And then we try the other side. So here she's still fighting me. We're going to give her a minute. Because anytime I pick up those reins and I apply pressure on that neck, she starts to back up. So what I do is I drop the reins and say, okay, I don't want you to back up. Now, she's trying to, but she doesn't understand where the front legs need to go. Okay, so because she's shaking her head up and down and nodding, I'm really gonna make her work because I don't want that. I don't want her to nod her head up and down with anxiety and fighting me. I want her attention. I want her to be calm and quiet. And so there, we reattempt, and what did she do? She was calm and quiet and did a little step over, and I was okay with it.